Larian just released a new update for Baldur's Gate 3 live as of October 16th. So Larian says, hey everyone, another small hotfix for all platforms is coming your way today. Hotfix number 28 addresses a few crashes and blockers, integrates a handful of gameplay bug fixes, and resolves some issues with the mod manager. This hotfix also fixes an issue with multiplayer, where some players were getting caught in an enable-disable loop in the mod verification window when trying to disable a mod that the host doesn't have. Yep, mods can be buggy, that's for sure. Now, one of the biggest updates as we jump into the gameplay section, number 1, you can no longer add items to your wares even if they cannot become wares, for example, packed weapons, by selecting them along with another item that can become a ware. This prevents a trade exploit where you could sell your wares and the bound items would not leave your inventory. Any more of these up your sleeves. So of course that means that the Warlock bound weapon pact of the Blade Warlocks can no longer trade their weapon infinitely for infinite gold, basically a trader trick. Now, we've got a couple of them. I think we've got 3 working ones right now, so we've already got a couple of those that Larian doesn't know about. We got the one where you can use the rune powder barrel. You can basically just turn into a druid, double click your rune powder barrel, and that becomes bound to you exactly like the packed weapon. Go ahead, use that. That's my new favorite one right now. You could also use that with a water barrel. Not as good because that doesn't sell for as much. Then you can also use a corpse of like a rat or a frog or a blue jay, and you can actually pull stuff into the corpse's inventory. All those are on the channel if you want to check out those trader tricks. So we still got a couple that work for patch 7. All right, number 2, fixed honor mode features like legendary actions carrying over to non-honor mode games if you had previously loaded an honor mode save. Yeah, I experienced that before. I was like, I'm sure that this code's not honor mode. So that's nice that they fixed that. I was getting awfully confused. Now, one of the fixes I hope they fix is, you guys ever play a Dark Urge run and then go to a non-Dark Urge run and your Tav is speaking like a Dark Urge? I mean, that bug has been there, I feel like, for a long time now. Hopefully they get to that one. All right, number 3, on PS5, fix the DualSense light bar updating colors every single frame of the game when a new user logs in with a new controller. Sounds like a disco party bug. Definitely a good fix if you're not into all those flashing colors. Number 4, resolved an issue with Will opting for negative greeting notes even when he does like you. I don't really talk to Will that often, so I didn't know about this bug, but it's good that he'll be a little more friendly if he should be. Number 5, fix the character models becoming offset in the trade UI when switching between trade and barter when using a controller. Good fix for the console players, didn't know about that one. Number 6, improved loading times for players with many mods installed. Very good fix. I think that's very important. I mean, if you love mods, if you want to keep playing Baldur's Gate 3 modded, you know, it gets really slow. I only had like 4 mods once and I thought my game crashed, but it just took forever to load. The next section, modding. Number 1, on PS5, the continue button will now work the same as the load game button in that it won't allow you to start game if there are any mod issues.